Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We are just checking out the cave at the top of Mystery Lake, because I couldn't remember in the last episode whether I'd been up here much earlier in the series, and it turns out, anticlimactically, I have. So, what we're going to do is just wait for a little bit, because we've got a storm to wait out. Let's say, let's just sleep for 4 hours, and hope the weather kind of clears up a little bit. Doesn't sound like it's getting worse, which is good. May actually improve. Okay. I burned out campfire here. Got this book I can light on fire. So let's go ahead and... Do I have anything? I only have the book. That's literally all I have. So I would need to go out here and maybe chop up this limb. I just need more water. That's what I'm going for at the moment. Did I see a wolf? No, it was a bunny. It just was perched on top of the hill and looked like a wolf from the distance. Depth perception in the long dark can be non-existent. Alright, no more risk of intestinal parasites. We've got some firewood. And we'll use that book that we found. Very handy. Start. See, we have a 100% chance to start this fire. I wish that it would go fast, like with an accelerant, but I understand that it's not, because we're not using an accelerant. That's literally the definition of the word, but still.
Come on, little fire.
Having to wait as though, like, in suspense when you know the fire is going to start, because you have a 100% chance. I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky. I'm sure some are with me and some are not. Probably a matter of personal preference. Okay, so there's that. Go ahead and toss some additional firewood on the fire. And let's definitely just get as much water as we can. Yeah, we're about to get thirsty and start losing condition due to that. We won't lose too much. 1%, 2 tops. Yeah, we'll lose maybe 1. We'll see this go down by like a tick. Or if we're lucky, we won't. Let's see how this goes. Drink. Yeah, 1%, and we're fine. So now let's go ahead and eat some cattail stalks, mainly just to free up a little bit of weight, get below the 66-pound threshold, and we're going to head back down. All right, so that answers the question. We don't have any more climbing to do. There is, well, we technically could. There is an area that I'm like 99% positive we haven't been to, which is the other climbable rope. It's a newer climbable rope in Mystery Lake. Some of you might not even have seen it, but it's up here. Did I get my bedroll? Important questions. Did I get my bedroll? Yes, I did. All right. Downward climb's not nearly as stressful. Oh, you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't repaired that clothing. We'll do that when we get to the office. Just as a way to get rid of that extra cloth. I only need 5 cloth on me, not 15, so... that will help a little bit with my situation. Speaking of that, I suppose I can go ahead and dismantle this thing and get some of the sticks and cloth back, so as not to be wasteful. I'm a little encumbered now. Might say I'm too encumbered to climb. No, cancel. Yep, too encumbered to climb. Of course I am. I've got the fir firewood, which is mainly what's weighing me down. I suppose I could just leave that.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't think the cloth... I'm not carrying enough. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hang on. I don't have any cured leather with which to repair that. I'm going to try to hang out of that firewood if I can. Just the principle of the thing. I can find plenty more anywhere else in the game world, but I'm determined. I don't think it's going to be possible. I can drop one of the pieces and we'll be fine, I think. Drop one. No, still encumbered. So let's go ahead and drop, let's say, half of these sticks. How about that? Problem solved. Actually, with that in mind, you know what? What I could do is I could drop the sticks and keep the firewood. But of course, now the sticks are covering the firewood. Screw it. I don't even care. Let's go down. I'm overthinking. Hey, there's our gun. Need to try and keep moving because there's really no reason for us to be in Mystery Lake anymore. We've explored the new zone. We've explored, what's it called? Broken Railroad. We've explored Forlorn Muskeg. No. Thank you. And we've explored the Forlorn Muskeg, and we just need to head in the other direction. So we're just getting all of our stuff out while we can. And trying not to piss off the wildlife in the process. Doing a decent job of it, if I do say so myself.
Whew, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it's because you're doing supply runs. It tends to weigh you down. It's usually a thing that happens. Also, I can't remember if we found... Did we find a supply cache here? I'm sure I looked up for that one up there, because that's one I almost always check for. It's super easy to find. So many wolves nearby. So many wolves. 3 of them. The same wolves that were in this area before. Can I maybe... Wouldn't it be awesome if I could get all the way up here and then kind of go around at the top of this hill? It looks like I might be able to pull that off. I'm going to try. If I could climb this slope right here, it looks a little dicey, but hang on. I might be able to walk this high area here and get around these bastard wolves, which would make me so happy. Yep, I think we're doing it. Ah, can't quite get around that tree. Can get around this one, though. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That went well. That went better than expected, honestly. Now, there's still going to be some meat for us outside the camp office as well, which is the other reason we're coming back here. There is food. We don't have to use our cattails, which we've painstakingly harvested for the past, episode and a half. But I'm almost positive I've virtually depleted this zone of cattails now. It's what you have to do when you're traveling through Mystery Lake, because usually when you arrive, you'll deplete all the scavengeable sources of food. And if you then go to, Forlorn Muskeg or spend some time in the area and then have to head back the other direction, the cattails are pretty much all that's left to feed you if you're playing on higher difficulty levels. So there is a method to my madness, I assure you. For those of you wondering why the hell I spent so much time talking about cattails. They're a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay. Now we haven't cooked that wolf meat yet. There's lots of cooked meat here, though. But nothing that I need to eat just yet. It's still in good condition, too. Sitting in nature's freezer here. Alright, let's, we got this charcoal, too. Let's step inside. We're going to finish repairing our clothing. We were getting kind of wet out there. We also need to sharpen our axe, which could help us get rid of a whetstone, which will free up a little bit of weight, so we'll do that too. Let's see, tools. Yep. Sharpen. This is going to take a second. Sharpening skill increased to 50. How much does it go up each time? Right now it's at, yeah, it's at 4% each time. So what are we at? 70%? Getting there. At least we're getting some sharpening skill out of this bargain. I wonder at what point it goes up to 5% per sharpening, if it ever does. The whetstone's also getting used up, which, again, I can't... That's part of the benefit of what I'm doing. I wouldn't mind being able to put down something like that. It's not super heavy, but it contributes to our encumbrance situation. Right now we're at 90%. Yep. Let's sharpen this a few more times. Whetstone still has some life in it. I might be able to use it on a hunting knife and then get rid of it. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it for the last 2%. There's that. And now, same thing with the hunting knife. We have a couple of whetstones on us, so when this one goes away, don't worry, we still have more. Sharpening skill is almost up to 70. It was at 50 a second ago, so I would think... Okay, it's up at 5% now. That's what I was about to say. I would think that you would see that tick up at some point. Everything I'm doing right now is in the name of dropping every last thing that I can, making this supply run a little bit easier as we get ready to leave the zone. Okay, that's that. Now, I can use scrap metal to repair the hacksaw, interestingly enough. Got some scrap metal on top of the potbelly stove here. But we need quality tools. Hold that thought. I need to drop the whetstone that I got rid of. We don't have an Aurora, so I can't turn the flashlight on, sadly. Seems like the Aurora are not popping up every night anymore, so maybe one of the post-release patches they did fixed that. They did a couple of patches, at least one after I stopped recording at episode 40, so that might be the explanation. Okay, let's put that away. See, that's only like 1/5 of a pound, a little bit over 1/5 of a pound, but still. Okay, we've got 8 cloth on us. Plenty of crow feathers. Almost a pound worth of just crow feathers.
Right now.
Yeah, I'll give you one. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, let's put this firewood away. Or actually, no. Let's keep it out, because we could light a fire and get a little bit more water while we're here. Anything? No. How are these things doing? 51% cured. 61% cured. 32% cured. So that's still got some time on it. And those guts are still curing. Yeah, so we're waiting on those. It's mainly the guts that we need to take with us. And then the deer hides, because they can be used to repair our boots. So the deer hides we'll take with us. And the saplings. Don't necessarily even need the maple saplings. Oh, did we have a bow and arrow here? Do we have a bow anywhere? Like, no, I guess not. So the bow would have been... I think the bow's in Pleasant Valley then. Because I remember finding one. I remember having one. And it's either there or it's in Coastal Highway in one of the sheds on the way back where I knew I would go by and pick it back up. That's the only other place it would be if I left it somewhere. Again, help me out in the comments if you remember. If your memory is better than mine. Unfortunately, my brain is juggling a lot more than just my long dark game memory right now. But let's go ahead and start a fire. Mm, 80% chance of success. You know what? I'll take it. I'll just try starting a fire based on that. And see how it goes. Seems to be going well. Fingers crossed. Damn.
Wait, that didn't work.
Yeah, thank you. That's very useful feedback. 80% chance though, so.
Come on, little fire.
There we go. Fires can still stop. They can still trick you out at that late in the game, but first things first, let's go ahead and drink so that we're not thirsty. But we need to get more water before we leave. Actually, probably didn't need that much, but we'll do it anyway. So the question is, while we're waiting for some of this other stuff to cure, what do we do? How do we spend our time? Let's drink a little bit more. Yeah, we're carrying way too much water now at this point. But at least we have food. I could go ahead and repair the deerskin boots, but that wouldn't really reduce my encumbrance situation because everything we'd be using to repair it is something we'd be picking up from next to us, so that doesn't necessarily help us, per se. And there are not quality tools here, so we can't do anything to repair this. Can't wait to put down the gun. The gun is just so freaking heavy. We probably are carrying more bandages than we should. Let me go ahead and drop... Let's drop 4 of them. I'll keep 3 bandages on me, but we have this Old Man's Beard lichen, which we also need to make into Old Man's Beard bandages, I think. Old Man's Beard wound dressing. Where's that staircase? There we go. Fumbling my way around here in the dark. Here's a bed. Okay, so now if we sleep for 10 hours, should wake up to the daylight. Because we're a good ways into the night there. Woke up fully rested. Woke up to no daylight and also a blizzard. That's not what was supposed to happen, game. That was not part of the deal. No fun. Alright, let's drink to get rid of some of the excess water. And then we've got some of the meat outside that we can snack on. Let's... Do I have anything in here? Yes, I do. Oh, wow. Extra painkillers. I'll take those. I don't need the antibiotics because I've already got plenty. Matter of fact, I'm going to put some of these up. That's fantastic, though. Extra painkiller pills I will never ever complain about, and we'll keep those emergency stims on us. That's fine. Still got plenty of water. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Storm lantern hanging out. Hey, buddy. Alright, so that's 71% cured, 39% cured, 54% cured. Lots of cured guts here. So that's good. And these are how far along? 59% of the way. Let's step out here and snack on some of this meat. You know, we could have cooked that wolf meat on the fire we had a second ago. Didn't think about that. We don't necessarily need to cook that wolf meat, though. I mean, it's because it's wolf meat. As a matter of fact, this is wolf meat too, so I'm probably not going to eat all of this. I'll just eat 2 and go with that risk. There we go. Let's drop that. Step back inside, and we need to wait for this to clear up. How long have we survived? 52 days. Not bad. It says 50, but the daily log is showing day 52. I'm confused. There's currently not a way with the current version of the journal to just see the exact number that shows up, aside from when you go to sleep and wake up and it tells you how long you've survived. There's not a way to tell. It's kind of weird. Alright, not tired enough, of course. It's past the time. can't really go anywhere while this storm is raging. It's past time for 3 hours. It's almost midday. Gone. Okay. Now let's drink some water. Because that is our other problem. I mean, technically what we could do is just pass the time here until this stuff is cured. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to go out and do gameplay. We just wait. We really just need maybe the wolf pelts for the sake of making the wolfskin coat, for the sake of saying we have it. Let me take one more look here. Make absolutely sure I can't justify wearing that wolfskin coat whatsoever, because it's a jacket. You have to wear it on your outer layer, I think. Yeah, it's way too heavy. Way too heavy. The bearskin bedroll would be fun to have, but we haven't killed any bears. The bearskin coat is stupidly heavy. And its benefits are still... Okay, the warmth benefit is better than the expedition parka, so the bearskin coat would be better, but then the wind chill benefit wouldn't be as good. So, I mean, having the expedition parka really negates the need for any of the animal skin items. So we're really just going to take the deer hides with us and the cured guts when we leave, once they're done curing. And of course, we'll take these green maple saplings as well. So that is what we're waiting on. That is my decision. Let's, what do I need to check out? I'm pretty encumbered at the moment. There's that other, I mean, what we may as well do, there's the... Oh, hello. It's still a blizzard, even though... I guess it is still sounding like one. I don't know why I thought the blizzard was over. But let's step up here. What we can do is we can go to the other rope that I was mentioning at the beginning of the episode, the other climbing area, the newer climbing area that I actually haven't visited yet. Okay, now it seems like it's going away. So yeah, let's go up that direction. Woke up fully rested. Tell you what, since we're definitely coming back here, another thing I'll do just to ensure that we're not too encumbered is I will leave... I can leave the hacksaw. I'll leave the flashlight. Flashlight's part of what's weighing us down, honestly. I don't need the pry bar right now. I don't even need the prepared reishi mushrooms, honestly. I need to cook those into tea as well. So yeah, let's go with that. We're going to make our way over towards the edge of the lake here, because there could be something up in that cave that I haven't grabbed yet. And it's not as bad of a climb as the one we did in the last episode. And it's nearby. Actually, I'm not going to run. It'll wear me out. It is nearby, which is a benefit. If you are sitting here thinking, man, I can't wait till we actually, leave Mystery Lake and go to Temple Wolf Mountain, believe me, I am right there with you. I just want to be smart, set a good example, and carry as many of my supplies with me as I can, not leave anything behind. These are things that will improve my survivability in other zones, and I don't want to have wasted my efforts in these zones, in these places that I've explored. So that is my motivation for hanging out here until that stuff is done curing. I do feel silly for focusing so much on building animal skin items in the first 40 episodes, because I'm just thinking about it more and more. I'm like, yeah, I've got the boots, but that's pretty much all I need. I might have commented on it in the first 40 episodes and just forgotten, but it's just... There's not really a need to have any other of the animal skin items. It's just not there. It's just not a thing that is needed. Alright, so there's the climbing rope. See, I told you it wasn't far. And I'm going to go ahead and stop running so that our stamina can recover while we're walking up to it. Actually, come to think of it, I think over there like right up there, is the cave. Actually, yeah, let's step over there really quickly, because I think this is the cave where the old bear hangs out in the hunted challenge. So there could be something in here that I haven't checked out yet. Like, for instance, a bear. Okay. Nope, nothing in here. Instant sadness. Okay, well, we're going to go back around this direction. I'm going to make this climb before we finish off this episode. All right, let me not run, because again, we're trying to conserve stamina and make it up this rope right here. And there will be a cave at the top. I'll throw down my sleeping bag. Take a nap. Make a save point. As of this moment, I'm 99% certain we have explored all of Mystery Lake. This is the one area I am fairly positive we have not been. Much more positive than I was about the previous climb. It would be hilarious as if I was wrong, and we did come up here before. But I genuinely have no memory whatsoever. Of course, one of the issues that popped up early in the series is because I was playing this series at the same time as doing story mode, there was genuine overlap. I was like, oh god, what have I done and not done in each playthrough? Because we were spending time in each zone in each playthrough. It was a little weird. Okay, so the cave should be down here at the bottom. I just want to make sure there's no wildlife. I can't remember if there's an actual bear spawn up here or not. Yeah, I see the cave entrance. If you keep going that way, you can go down to, hey, I see something. I think a body. If you keep going that way, you get over to the train tracks, and the zone exit. Forlorn Muskeg is that way. Yeah, there's a body. Dead guy. Now the question is, have I been up here? Good, I haven't. My memory's not complete crap. Alright, so a couple of crow feathers. 2, 3. I know this because it doesn't say that the corpse has been searched. Ah, a military-grade MRE. Well, that's not a bad find. I got some firewood as well. Well, like I said, it's a good find to end on. Let's throw down the bedroll here in the back corner. Sleep for an hour to get a save point. Make sure I see that icon pop up, and we will stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to go back and, let like another, day and a half, 2 days pass, so that that stuff can finish curing at the office. And then we are getting out of here and heading for Timberwolf Mountain. And we're going to go up there with a hacksaw this time. Those of you who watched Season 2 of Against All Odds, I won't be repeating that mistake. And then we will summit that area and see if there's any other awesome stuff to be found. And then just go for as long as we can. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, along with the rest of my survival, science fiction, and or simulation content. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.